Before I play this video, I want to say something. Marriage is sacred. I can't speak for everybody. For me personally, marriage is sacred, okay? However, in America, a lot of people don't see it the same way. And what am I talking about? Well, our older sister, Sheryl, she is going viral for saying she's been married for 20 years, but she lives in a different state and her husband lives in a different state. You understand what I'm saying?
He's doing his thing. I get to do my thing. We also live in separate places. When I go to see him, love to see him. When it's time to leave, bye-bye, see you soon. I'm telling you, life is good. Perfect. I get to be the real good wife.
To me personally, that's not marriage. That's an arrangement. That's an arrangement from two people that are selfish. Because to me, marriage is about sacrifice. That's what it's all about. And with two people that are selfish, nobody wants to sacrifice anything. They make an arrangement. So to me, that's what this is. This is an arrangement. The brother wanted to have kids, and our good sister Sheryl wanted to have kids. And they made an arrangement. I tell you what, take this ring, do your thing, I do my thing, and let's just make children. To me, that's what that is.
You fall in love with somebody and you realize he's not leaving his career. He is not leaving Philadelphia. I'm not leaving Hollywood. And when you have children, you can't just pick up your children and move across country. No, that doesn't really work. So it just worked out that I was in California, he was in Philadelphia, and every 2 weeks we saw each other, and it worked out well, and it has continued to work out well.
Sheryl Lee Ralph, the fabulous, told People magazine that the secrets to her happy 19-year marriage, which includes living about 2,400 miles away from her husband, Pennsylvania State Senator Vincent Hughes.
That would be tough for me. There's no way I could do that.
I like being up under my wife too much.
And I can't do it. I be having a problem when Chris just be on the road like for one day at a time. I can't do it.
Separate houses work
separate
just as well.
continents would too.
I like that. I think, I'm okay with it.
In marriage, how can you say you're my wife or I'm your husband, but you live in a different state? I live in a different state, and we see each other every other week. I mean, what is that? What is that? But hey, to each his own. If that's working for them, who am I to speak on it? And for most people, most human beings, most mature adults, forget America for a second, would not go for this nonsense.
Hello, welcome to Reactions and Reviews. I'm your humble host, Eze. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the show.
There are a few people that don't agree, and one of those people is being the comedian Sherri Shepard. Sherri Shepard gave her opinion. She reacted to that video, okay? And in my humble opinion, I could be wrong, but you tell me, after you watch it, she took some jabs at our good sister Sheryl Lee. She took some jabs at her. You know how comedians do. They take a jab at you, but make it seem like they're telling a joke, okay? And that's what we are gonna go over today.
So Sheryl and her husband, Vincent Hughes, they've been married for 20 years, but they live 2,400 miles apart. Now, yes, he lives in Philly, where he serves as a state senator. He's doing his service. She lives in Hollywood, and she's an Emmy Award-winning actress. And Sheryl Lee Ralph sat down with People.com, and she explained how it works for them. But I hear what she is saying, completely much respect, but most people can't live apart like this because most people can't afford to live in two separate households. I think there's a lot of people who would love to do it, but really it's kind of usually whoever's career wins out. That's where the person would move to. So first gentleman, Doug Emhoff, he gave up a very prestigious career as an entertainment lawyer to move to DC with Vice President Kamala Harris. So he did that. Michelle Obama, now she was a very high-powered lawyer. She moved to DC with former President Obama. It's funny because I was thinking about Michelle Obama. I could never imagine Michelle Obama saying, Barack does his thing, I do my thing. Bye-bye, see you soon. Michelle Obama, she says, when they go low, I go high. She don't say, when he goes west, I go south. So yeah, most people move to be with their spouse. For me, I need to be with my man. I need some snuggles. I need to be spooning with my knee in somebody's back. I know I have hot flashes, but I need to feel the heat from another body. So that's not gonna work for me. Hell, I get you, Sheryl, but I feel like if you need your space, you go in the living room. You go in the living room, you don't go to Louisiana. So, I don't know, for me, it feels like if you only seeing your man every few weeks, you don't get to the point where you're completely comfortable because and I know that people say, but when you get together, it's the newness every time. But ladies, in that newness, you know what I mean? You gotta keep your wig on all the time when it's new. In the newness, you got your makeup got to be done. In the newness, you need to smell good. Your lashes gotta be on. Like, when it's new every time, you can't get as comfortable as you want. You know, sometimes we like walking around with that flannel nightgown with a taco stain on it, you know? But in the newness, you don't get to do that. And I think that's the beauty of forging a bond and you're living together. Like, you're not gonna look like that all the time. I know men, y'all probably would like the newness every single time.
If you made it this far, hit that like button and leave a comment to trigger YouTube's algorithm. So hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to let you know every time I upload a new video.
Now, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Like I said, I could be wrong, but to me, she was throwing subtle jabs. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking her sister. Like I said, to each his own. Apparently, it's working for them. They've been together for 20 years. Okay? However, what that lets me know is, like I said at the beginning, they are both selfish people. More so, our good sister Sheryl. Like Shepard said, Michelle Obama was a high-powered attorney. What did she do? She supported Obama. What did she say about Kamala Harris's husband? Was doing his thing. And what did he do? He gave it up to support the wife because she's a politician. And Sheryl husband is a politician. However, she chose her career over her man, over her family, over her husband. If you guys remember, I did a story about Denzel Washington. Why he glorifies his wife. Every second he gets, he glorifies his wife. Why? Because his wife was also an actress. She had a dream. But what did she do? For the sake of her family and for the sake of her husband, she followed her husband and gave up her career. And look at them now. And for you sisters that watch my content, you guys can say that I'm reaching. But hear me out. Hear me out. When a woman marries a man, what happens? She follows her man. She now becomes that man's family. She takes that man's last name. And when they have children, those children takes that man's last name, meaning that man is the forefront of that family, right or wrong. Okay, if the man is the forefront of the family, then why would you be so selfish with your career to tell this man, I'm not gonna support your career. You go do your thing, okay? I'm gonna chase my dream. I'm gonna go over here, I move to LA, and I'm gonna do my thing. And we can see each other every other week. You understand what I'm saying? That's crazy to me. That is crazy to me. But hey, like I said, to each his own.
Now, what do you guys think? Do you agree or do you disagree? Either way, leave your comments below so we can start this conversation. Until the next video, stay safe in the streets. Later. That will wrap it up for today's episode. And thank you for joining me. So please, leave a comment below. If you agree, if you disagree, it doesn't matter. Leave the comment below. And also, you tell me what you want me to cover. You tell me what you want me to discuss and what you want me to react to. Okay? And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'll see you on the next episode. Please don't forget to subscribe. Let's rebuild the Black nuclear family. It is needed. Okay? God bless.